Greetings, solid, resourceful, patient Taurus. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. I just dropped a card and I'm going to keep going anyway. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me. And now I'm going to get into the November forecast for Taurus for 2019. And I'm going to do a little tarot reading. Mainly, I'll talk a little bit about the planets, but if you want to know about what's happening in the sky and how it affects you, definitely contact me directly for a transit reading. A transit reading is something that I can do for you once you've had your birth chart done and you know where all of your planets are. And birth charts and transits are both great readings that are available on a one-on-one basis. But for now, okay, so to start with Taurus, your major arcana for the month of November are the Devil, Judgment, the Devil, Hermit, Judgment, and the Lovers. So you have 4 major arcana this month. And the Devil is in the first position. And the Devil is about, the Devil seems like a scary card to some people who maybe aren't as familiar with the tarot. I think people who've been doing it for a while understand that it's very metaphorical and it's a part of life, it's a part of the dark side and the darkness that we all deal with. And certainly in November, Scorpio season, some of the shadow side comes up for people. So the Devil can be someone who is giving into temptation. The Devil can be someone who is being tempted into doing something. The Devil can also be someone who is jealous or angry or envious, any of those kinds of things. The Devil can also represent being in a situation of bondage of some sort. So that is where we find Taurus at the beginning of November. And you were covered by the Hermit reversed. So this is somebody, this can be an older person in your life who's out of alignment. It could be like a parent or a grandparent or something like that. And if not, it can also just have to do with feelings of being lonely or rejected or isolated perhaps. And you're crossed by the 5 of Cups, which has to do with disappointment over something, yet there is still full cups and, something about the situation is still salvageable and to be grateful about. So that's all happening within the first 9 days of November for you. And the basis of the situation is Judgment reverse. So it looks like things are coming to a head with a situation from the past. It could be that some poor judgment you made in the past is catching up with you now, and it's kind of the day of reckoning and time to deal with those things. What's leaving is the 2 of Swords reversed. So this looks like in October you became aware of some things in your environment that you hadn't been aware of previously. Perhaps because you were choosing to be in denial or guarded in some way, but things came to light for you in October in a new way. You saw new things in your environment that you hadn't seen before. What could come into being is the Lovers. So this is nice. This looks like around the 3rd week, there could be some romance in the air for Taurus. And what will come into being is the 10 of Swords reversed. Also, around mid-month or the 3rd week of the month, it looks like you were getting over a completion of some kind. For some people, it may be actually getting over like a cold or being sick. For others, it could be getting over being exhausted, or it could be getting over, some kind of betrayal or humiliation or devastation of some kind in more extreme cases. And fears or insecurities are the 3 of Wands. It looks like there's something that you were waiting for to come in and you have a fear or insecurity about it. It looks like it's going to be successful. It looks like you are going to have an achievement or a success or an award, but you're feeling insecure about it for some reason perhaps. And others see you as the Page of Rods reversed. So for those of you who have children, it might be that your child is frustrated with you in some way. For those who don't have children, it could be that you are having a delay in or postponement in getting started with a new project. Positive feelings are the Three of Cups reversed. So it's looking like towards the end of the month, you're feeling very positive about, eating and drinking and, being merry. And it could be very decadent socializing. It could also be superficial socializing, but you feel positive about it. And then the outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. So at the end of the month, I see a woman who is sitting. She's the queen of her castle. She is large and in charge. She has her money and her resources in place, and she has her, practical vision for the future in place. And that is how we end the month for Taurus. So if you liked the video, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a don't like. Please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, please share this video with other Tauruses that you know. Please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.eliannicole. Oh, and I did want to say, I almost didn't talk about the planets. It is the full moon of Taurus, November 12th. So that is something that is, it's your full moon, Taurus. Also, Mercury is retrograde as we enter November because it goes retrograde, went retrograde, goes retrograde the last day of October. So, Mercury will be retrograde in Scorpio until November 20th, which is significant for Taurus because Scorpio opposes Taurus on the zodiac. So anything going on in Scorpio usually affects Tauruses pretty strongly, who are within the degree that the thing is happening. So definitely call me for a transit reading. It's a great time for Taurus to get a transit reading, actually. Also, yeah, because in general, it's Scorpio season. So that means there's a lot to learn and a lot to be enlightened on and receive illumination and lessons with for Taurus and Scorpio season. So yeah, I would love to hear from you and do a reading, and I'm going to wrap up now. Thank you for